Hey YouTube, I wanted to do a quick video. You can't tell, I got little man. He's asleep. He's asleep here. He fell asleep kind of hanging out with me a little bit. I wanted to talk a little bit about some things that you all heard me talk about in the past, which is child support. I cannot stand the child support system. I really believe that the system is set up for a wedge in the family. I believe it's also set up for maybe low income, we could even put it into stereotypical, African American families, and it builds a wedge. So today, I called my ex. I have 3 kids with him, and we have not had a conversation probably in almost a year. We just cannot communicate, and our kids have cell phones, so if he wants to communicate with them, he can call them, but I forgave him of probably almost $40,000 of child support. Now you're like, oh my God, are you crazy? And you know what? You ever hear, if you're a Christian, you hear about having a thorn in your side. And for me, the child support has been a thorn in my side. I'm not getting it. The last I received was $50 in October, so obviously I'm not getting it. He's not calling the kids. There's no relationship there. I mean, we have 3. We have a 13-year-old, 12-year-old, 6-year-old, and to me, it was just sickening. When I did receive it, it wasn't enough. And, my order, $676 a month, $600 for 3 kids. So I just called him flat out and said, look, I just want to talk to you and tell you that I'm dropping all your child support. And he was like, what? I said, I'm dropping it. It's over. I said, if you don't want to have a relationship with your kids, it's going to be between you and your kids and God. But it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with a system. It's not going to have anything to do with child support. So that's it. He was appreciative at the end, and he was like, well, can I call you and you can help me with it? And I said, no, whoever you're with now, let her help you with it. But I am serious. I could always use extra money, but I really don't need it. God has blessed me and my children. I have a good job. I have a wonderful company that I founded to help single parents. And the other thing, for those of you that do pay your child support, some of the things he said to me was, he said, I will tell you, child support made me feel like less than a man. It made me feel like I couldn't take care of my kids because when I did have enough, it wasn't enough. And he said it also made him feel like, he didn't have a relationship because we're 800 miles away. And he didn't want a relationship. So, just some things to think about. I don't know, if you know people struggling with child support issues, it's really not about the money. It is about the relationship with the kids. So, my heart beats for men that pay child support and don't get to see their kids, or men that don't see their kids because they feel like they're less than a man. Look, no one can take your manhood away from you except for you. Send what you can, do what you can. Now, if you're running around with your car pimped out and brand new clothes on and a different girlfriend and your kids, don't have them, shame on you. But if you are man enough to take care of your kids the best you can, you're in a recession. A lot of men have gone to jail for child support, so you have a felony, or, you've done some things in your past, man. I don't discount anybody, because we don't know what path anyone is on. We don't know where people have been and where they're going. So, I told somebody today, 12, 13 years ago, I was living in a homeless shelter. And as you can see, I have my own home. I built it from the ground up. And God has been so good. So, you all see a lot is going on in my life. I have to go back and make all the comments. I appreciate the comments. But I forgave almost $40,000 in debt because I didn't want the thorn in my side. And he even told me, he said, you know what, now, if the kids need something, call me, have them call me. And you know what, if he doesn't send anything, it's not about the money, it's about the relationship. So just wanted to get off my chest. So it looks like little man, I need to go lay him down. Maybe I'll lay down with him. All right. Bye.